Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2. Where we left off last time, we were exploring this Within ruin, and apparently fighting all of the spiders slash desert blights in the world, sand blights, whatever they want to call them. We have a lot of spiders on our main character, but he's in a terrible position to hit them all properly. Let's reload this. Oh, I just hit one? That was not okay. Two down? We should probably heal. Nope. Back to full life. That was not a very good hit. Oh, I missed? How did I miss?
Between the eyes.
I should probably use Sworn Rival more often, especially against big fights. Big bosses, I mean. We could use it against that Adra Titan, Colossus Titan. How am I missing so many? You know what? Let's just help these guys finish this off and then we'll deal with the other spider. We're missing like 9 of our attacks in a row. We'll get our sweet flanking bonus and we'll win this.
Second try, I say.
It's a spiderling too, it's not like a real spider. There we go. Everything's just fine. I think if I blow that up, the wall will fall down.
You were saying? Between the eyes.
Yes. The answer to that is firmly yes. That was cool. Let's find a key. I bet you that key was to that door that we opened. And this is an intriguing looking room. Also it has a lever.
I'll see it done.
Ooh, a new Soulbound weapon. It's Dagger. It's called Muraxamonth. It's accurate, exceptional, and has Corona of the Soul. It binds with paladins, priests, and rogues. Maybe we should go back to 2 weapons and use a dagger in one hand and my Soulbound sword in the other. That would be fancy. I wonder if the dagger's any good, actually. I'd have to look it up, probably. That's accuracy is so sweet, though, and that penetration is actually really good as well. What's Corona of the Soul do? 10% chance to cast a burn AoE damage on hit. Only to enemies, though, so that's actually kind of nice. And I bet you its attack speed is really fast, especially with one-handed specialization. I'll take a look at the dagger. If it's good, we might respec our character to use 2 one-handed weapons again. While I do love my sword and its cleave, it offers some dangerous situations where I could accidentally cleave my own characters, which I have done for like 100 damage and almost kill them. So I mean, it has its pluses and minuses for sure. That's a giant hallway.
We're not alone.
Skeletal warriors.
Shooting gallery.
There's only one skeletal warrior. There's more coming. They've decided to have more. More people were invited to the party. Let's start smacking them around a little. We're gonna die, aren't we? We need to heal. You. Heal the group like that, please. Now would be better than later. The one good thing about 2 fast weapons as opposed to 1 great sword, for example, is that the recovery time is so much faster that you can get more actions off, and like if you need to emergency heal, you don't have to wait desperately while you're very slow. Action returns. I'm just not happy ever with my weapon choices, I guess. Where I'm at in life, I guess. Yeah. Let's go to this little area here. I'm pretty sure this main room, this is the main area. And then this is some sort of offshoot that we got the key for. Alright, copper key.
Leave it to me.
No, I was wrong. This leads downstairs. Okay. Let's go explore the rest of the place. No one's perfect. I was wrong about that one. What's up here? Looks like just a small staircase. Oh. Well, that's a lot of guys.
No prisoners.
It's another Gwithin Saint.
As you wish.
His name is Zachorus.
Absolutely not.
Zachorus just took like a huge hit and almost died. I'm sorry, Adria, this may hit you and it's gonna hurt. Or it's not. Oh crap, there's a lot of skeletons on us.
Can't get a clean hit.
Okay. This might be one of the best cleaves we've ever had if it works.
Not a chance.
Didn't work.
It did work. That was amazing.
No prisoners.
We should probably use a special attack. We don't need to not use a special attack. And you move this way.
Hardly seen.
This is one of those situations where it's kind of worrying to use our cleaving sword because we're in very close quarters with our own group members. And we missed entirely with our flames of devotion. You should probably heal us. Now? Now would be good. On a scale of 1 to now would be pretty super. Oh good, Zachorus died.
Can't get a clean hit.
Taste this.
Alright. What do we get for cool items? Zachorus should have something cool, shouldn't he? I guess not. Zachorus, you'll let me down. Oh, that's the thing. Are we sure we didn't get anything neat? I guess not. What a disappointing body. Here rests the head that bore the crown of devotion. Well, where's the crown? I want the crown. You have let me down.
What is it? I'll take care of it.
We sure did. Yeah, I guess there's nothing. Okay. Unfortunate. So we have one more room, it looks like, on this floor, and then we'll head down to the... what I think will probably be the ground floor.
What did you?
Traps. Lost traps.
Not happening.
Think within Saint.
It's nothing. A scratch.
And some more corrupted Edra. Alright.
Of course.
If I come in here, I should be able to do a pretty decent attack.
Absolutely not. This will not do. Not a chance.
Could you do your attack now, please? That was a pretty good hit. I do love Soulbound ones. That's the only reason I want to use the Soulbound ones. I love them so much. I think they're such a really good concept. I really do.
Can't get a clean hit.
I like weapons that level up with you, or that you can do things to make them better, other than just throwing money at them. Because that is good in some some games, but other times you kind of want special weapons that level up with you. Small grooves run the length and breadth of this altar, directing the blood to flow towards the central channel. So this is an execution room. That's about it. I think that's it for this floor. Looks pretty done. Alright, we're moving on. Downstairs we go. The last potential floor of this place. This is a really cool ruin, actually. I really like this so far. It's not too long, in that it's not really, like, convoluted and windy. It's pretty straightforward. We went this way, and then we went and we went that way. And then we went... well, we went through here, and then that way. And then we went down there, and then there, and then there. It's pretty easy. Alright.
I'll see it done.
What the hell is that sound? Why is there lightning flying down this hallway?
I dare you. I'll take care of it.
Oh, this isn't intimidating at all. If we destroy these, then looks like the lightning bolts wear off. Ow.
That's not good.
Almost done. Oh, don't stand there. I was still shooting. We have 3 injuries? Holy crap, what happened? How did we get so many injuries? We should probably rest.
Well,
Oh, we probably died from lightning over and over again. That's probably what it was. Oof. That was close. So that room's been taken care of. We should use a ranged person next time. For the next battery of lightning bolts. Which way do I go? The mural. The Juana's figure's sacrifice seems to have supplied the pillar with energy depicted in blue flame. There's a soul here. I'm gonna take whatever loot this is first, though. A woman lies dead on the tiles, her skin discolored with decay. Her rent flesh sloughs away to reveal bone. Sloughs away, sorry. No maggots or bugs have reached her here, which only means that there's more of her left to assault your nostrils. A sword lies discarded beside her. A pack lies beneath her arm, and the barest wisp of essence hovers over her body. Read her soul first. Brief images you see are scattered and confused. You're an explorer with the Valian Trading Company, and you are searching the ruins with your comrades. At least, they used to be your comrades. Now you're not so sure. Things have been going wrong ever since you got to this island, first Aegean, then Olara, though it might have started earlier, on Tikawara, maybe when Vector fell sick. You hear a scream in the distance, you don't know where the others are, you don't know why there's blood on your hands, you don't know why it's so hard to think. But you remember you're supposed to be quiet to avoid the notice of whatever is down here. Something moves in the darkness. Examine the body. The woman's body lies at the end of a trail of smeared, crusted blood. The damage to her armor suggests a fight, though it looks like her attacker or attackers allowed her to crawl away to die. Holding your breath, you kneel to search the body. As you handle her remains, clumps of muscle and flesh fall off, raising a fresh wave of rot. Most of her belongings are slimy and rancid with putrescence, but her pack has escaped the worst of it. Inside, you see a few torn pages and a carved figurine. Take the weapon first. The saber boasts a viciously serrated edge. Despite the state of its former master, the blade appears to be in good condition, and you retrieve it. Let's take the pages. It looks like they were ripped from a book or a journal. They're brown and warped with spilled drink, and scrawled with a few brief entries. Take the figurine. The wooden figurine has the body of a woman and the head of a fish with beady eyes and a gaping snaggletooth maw. It's pale and rough-textured, like it was carved recently. But as you study the piece, you get the sudden image of a woman, a priestess, carving it by candlelight, muttering furious, frantic curses. Sure enough, a confusion hex is carved on the bottoms of the feet. You feel a sudden sharp headache.
what is it?
It's a hex item. What is the sword that we picked up, though? It's an exceptional sword that gives biting cuts, -1 armor rating for 30 seconds on critical hits. I mean, it's nothing special, it's just sort of generic thing.
What is it? Of course.
We read her soul, right? Yep. I guess that's it. Let's figure out what the end of this place holds for us. A boss fight, perhaps? Maybe? Looks like a big room coming up. One that apparently shudders.
I'll see it done.
Think I found the problem.
What the hell is going on with this Audra statue? The machine at the base of this pillar is in bad shape. The Audra panels are warped and the copper is corroded, but it looks whole. A high keening sound comes from the Audra. Let's examine this thing. You check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar runs through it. The keening grows louder. It's activated. You turn the Audra wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first nothing happens. Then you feel the fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. Essence moves within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul, and the distant voices cry out again. It wants us to go in there. So that's probably the way out. And this is the only thing left here, so let's go in. The dimension within the Adra is open, tugging at your soul. Project your party into the pillar. Let's do it up. Maybe we'll meet Barath again. Or some other god. Whose realm is this, I wonder? Oh, close. A force within the Adra tugs your soul from your body and into a realm of pure essence. You become aware of the fragmented, dreamlike landscape. It is not a physical place, but rather a shape in your mind. Or a shape your mind has formed within the teeming energy. So is your presence in it.
I got an itch. Can someone scratch my elbow? I'll lift it with my body.
Your actual body is still in Poko Kohara. You can feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has hold on you. The voices you heard outside the pillar scream and wail somewhere close by. I mean, there's not a lot to this place. It's a fairly small place. Awana spirits, lots of them. With weapons. So they're not friendly, probably. Maybe friendly, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. You reach the source of the tumult. A festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay.
That is not a good way to go.
A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates out from the others and stares you down with grim and hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
The speaker takes the form of an older Huana man, his visage shifting as if reflected in rippling water. He is not a physical presence, but rather a soul-given shape. Try and kick me out. The voices surrounding you hush at once.
Your body is hollow. Stay if you would join the dead.
He narrows his eyes.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
My second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essences sharpen and flicker at each other.
My storm wreathes Poko Kohara. Ngati's fist drags Valiant ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
His form gathers definition. Whether or not his words are true, he believes what he is saying.
You come as an endorsement from your mother, I say.
He nods at Takehu.
As usual, I am the last to know.
The Invincible Five made it to Poko Kohara without much fuss.
Akira, and your ancient soul will help the gust flourish into a gale. Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
He gazes out at the shifting scenery beyond your floating platform, of what only resembles stone.
And rots, apparently.
She wrinkles her nose at the putrefying mass and checks under her boots.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
Takehu rocks back on his heels, nodding to himself.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I am a miner, not a mystic.
She aims a hard glare at Anaharu.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storm.
His lips curve in a slight smile. Blinking, Maya clears her throat and eases in closer to listen. There's nothing divine about broken machinery around the Audra pillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of kith hands can wrest away their will.
In spite of his words, he regards the corruption over his shoulder with a frown.
No souls travel through here. The Adra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs.
Akira, then you do know my mother.
This is where Valiant's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
He places a hand over the spot his heart once occupied. I'm gonna show him Beza's pages. Or Beza's pages? You sure? They'll do anything to protect an investment. Though you're only holding a mental projection of the pages, Anaharu peers down at them and absorbs their meaning. He turns his gaze towards Beza.
Don't look at me. You report to your fish goddess, and I report to Sangreta Mea Compressa.
Anaharu silences her with a glare.
I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
He opens his palms. The ether around you reacts at once, whipping up the ambient essence into a frenzy. Far away, you think you can hear the furious winds growing in response.
Madiko, to arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
She presses her temples with both hands.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
He furrows his brow towards Beza. These storms chase away fish and blight crops. You are the one killing Tikawara.
Fool! Ngati will stop churning the seas when the outsiders leave. Then I will be reborn as a Ranga.
You're a Looney Tunes.
Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens. Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Adra from the earth and mill it like grain.
Talk on Plankenet. You have your story and I have mine.
They stare each other down.
There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
He glowers at you, the ambient essence growing sharp and turbulent around him. I could destroy this Adra. The Valians would have nothing here.
They would find some other horror to visit upon Tikawara. This I know.
He seems ready to dismiss your words, then winces, glancing away towards the ether.
This Adra, the broken machine. Do you speak truth? I feel no gods here.
He hangs his head. I can only speak for Barath, who isn't around.
The Adra. This is my prison. And yours is the first sane voice to speak through the bars.
He squeezes either side of his head as if to repress a deep pounding.
I'll try not to take that personally.
Would you destroy it? Let no Valian hands touch the Adra. Then you send me on to another life.
The skin crinkles at the corners of his eyes.
Do not listen to him, friend. We both know the islander has no idea how much a shard of this prison is worth.
I do want profit. Sorry, I sent earn a tidy profit on the site.
Then I will scatter you
Sorry,
to
dude.
the ether and fatten the storm on your past lives.
He balls his hands at his side and begins to shift closer.
Atossi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there.
She puts up a hand in protest and glances to the souls of her crew.
You don't plan on staying here, Ak? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with our... what we left behind?
She spreads her palms out in a show of benevolence. I'll see if there's anything I can do once I leave this place.
Live without us? No! We go as a crew or not at all. I swear, the things I do for the Sangretta.
She sighs and presses her brow before turning her focus back to the Hoana.
Anahar.
Oh. And the voice acting just died off. Anaharu, I think we finally agree on something. Let's tear this Bazu's soul apart. At Beza's signal, the rest of the spirits lunge forward. You really think you can defeat me here? Do you even realize who you face? I'm gonna go after the ranged people. A little bit closer. So I can hit 2. There we go. How did I not hit the first one? Damn miss. Oh no, our pet died. That's not. Ooh, I should probably heal. See what I mean about needing to, okay, that was better. Okay, that was close. Needing faster response times. Or faster not reaction times, but, recovery times. That's the word I'm looking for. Recovery times. I'm gonna kill Olar after I finish this dude off. Oh, looks like our cleric went down. Should have paid attention to the rest of the fight. I guess. How did she not die? Hit her. We should have hit her for like 100 something.
I need some help here.
Are you not gonna do your attack? Okay, there we go. There's a lot of dudes back here still. Eddie, I need you to second wind, like right now. I need you not to miss your attacks. I might have actually need to reload this. Yep. That was a tougher fight than I anticipated. Oh, do we have to do the whole conversation again? I hope not. That's okay, we'll blaze through it if we have to. Oh yeah, it seems to be that way. Can't escape to make this teleport in faster. We'll back up and we'll fight them in sort of a easier area. I'm surprised my group fell so quickly. Blah blah blah.
We
Maybe.
As usual.
And what do you, I don't.
this is where
Don't. Magdi.
the Valians will not. There is nothing more to say. The Adra
That's.
would
Do not listen to him, friend.
that
If you don't plan on staying here, Ak? Marla, I swear that Anna.
Okay, back up. Oh, I see, because our freaking range people were in the front for some reason. They just kind of wandered into the front row. She's a idiot. Okay, good. Now we have our group in the right position. That's probably why they died. Why are you attacking? I thought I told you to use. Oh shit, that hurts. Yay, survived. Barely. I missed an attack. That's not good. I still haven't used my second wind. Come on. Oh. I think we're gonna get a res here. Yep. Now, could you please use your heal? Thank you. Okay. We're stuck. Why are we stuck? Now we're not immobilized. Okay, good. Let's go deal with some dudes up here. I'm still immobilized. How long does immobilization last? There we go. We'll fight Kohara. This fight worked much better. Except for that lightning attack. Jesus, what was that? That hurt. Why are you guys not doing anything? Kill that thing. Do we get loot from the ghosts? You subdue the furious spirits, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond this cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. This pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would restore the Adra around you. Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Either way, the steady tug of the beyond grows. You must decide quickly. I return the natural flow of the essence to the Adra, restoring its luminosity. You push the essence through the widening channel to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. You pull yourself back to your body before the force rips your soul away. I guess we're leaving. No loots, of course. I guess I really didn't anticipate there to be loot in the corpses. Not corpses, ghosts. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Adra, filling it with a light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you've just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Your companions gasp and groan beside you. You cover your face against the light radiating from the restored Adra. We have returned the Adra to life, which is not exactly what we said we were going to do. But look how pretty it is. Plus money. Money is important. Ultimately, I think I want gold more than anything else. Let's head out of here. I guess we're done. Return to the Valiant Training Company at Queen's Birth, and we have done investigating. And I think we're done here. Let's go hop on our boat. The storm should be done. Let's go turn this quest into the chief. And then we can head back to Nekataka. I think the priestess is going to be awfully mad that we restored the Audra. She didn't want her people here in the first place, but the storms were causing the fish to go. Oh, we're going to be under attack. There's a Daro coming at, or a Dao coming at us. They're 400 feet away. Let's go towards them. And then turn to port. They fired at us. They missed and did 6 damage. We're gonna fire back. We have a decent chance to hit. We did almost half their hull worth of damage. We went to port. They fired at us and actually hit it really hard. We're gonna, oops, shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I screwed up. That was the wrong one. Fire the port cannons, that's what I want to do. We need to turn around. Actually, we just jibe. They'll get a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. They're on fire. We're still jibing. We just jibed, so we'll wait. And we'll fire. We have a great chance to hit right now. And that's the end of that ship. We gained some ranks, Beto gained a level. We got some crew experience and some sailor experience. We got some loot. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was some. And we'll repair as we go. We have lots of repair stuff. We have 90, so we're good. We lost some morale from drinking water. Apparently our crew doesn't like water. Excuse me. We're almost out of time. As you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as if the entire village has gathered, and many of them don't seem happy.
I hope that's not for us.
They argue with one another, pointing into the distance, but at your approach they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension or anticipation. The crowd parts for the Ranga, whose grin is as broad as his shoulders.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Poko Kohara. The storms. They parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
He wipes his brow with the back of his hands. Anaharu won't try that a second time. A hush falls upon the crowd as you speak the name. Renu clears his throat, clearly eager to move on.
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawawa will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
First they must clear room for docks and storehouses. But that will be many months from now, no?
The dwarf wipes his brow, considering the beach and the half-finished, half-painted huts built along it. The young priestess glares with open malice, the angles of her crossed arms and clenched jaw as sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans.
That's all I should be going.
I say this is a turn in our fortunes. The first of many.
His smile widens further still.
You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know our thanks.
We've got an exceptional spear. The others nod and disperse, murmuring to one another as they scatter across the village. Priestess is not happy with us, by the way. Did we get some experience for that? I know we got a spear, but I don't want experience more than a spear. We could sell the spear, I guess. We should tell him about his crew, that none of them survived. Maybe he wants to know. Maybe he doesn't, I don't know.
Soon the director will send supplies and immensers and soldiers, unless you have room on your ship.
We could use a cook unless you'd rather stay here.
I would consent to be chained to your galley if it saved me from this dump.
He sighs and pockets his dish rag. So Vector's coming with us.
The director will, unless you have room on your ship.
Your captain had some dark plans for the tribe.
Wait, what do you mean?
He takes the page from you and flips through them. Then he stops, one hand frozen above the stained paper. He looks up at you and laughs nervously.
Per complaint, you cannot take this thing so seriously. As I was an academy brat hoping to catch the director's notice.
Fresh beads of sweat pop up from his forehead.
And anyway, This has nothing to do with me. I am just a cook.
Vector tugs at his collar, peeling the sweat-soaked cloth from his
Sure
chest.
smells fishy to me. And I don't mean the cooking.
Jyoti crosses her arms across his chest.
But I will see this gets back to the director in Neketaka. No need to worry.
He gives you a strained smile and tucks the papers away as fast as he can. Found the remains of your expedition.
That you mean? Madiko.
His thick brows rise in alarm.
If the expedition failed, the company will hesitate to finance a second one. They might close the book forever.
He sighs, scratching his head.
If their work was finished, their families in the republics would be compensated.
He looks at you beseechingly. See what I can do.
Agrasima.
He bows his head.
Ekosi, but I'm all...
Did you have anything I wanted to buy before you go to my boat and are unable to buy things from again? Ranged accuracy and reload time. It's only 2,000, but you know what? That's fine. We don't need it. There are other things I'd rather purchase first, and we're kind of poor. But we're also out of time on this video, so I'm going to end here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. We're going to be heading back to Neketaka to go turn in this quest, and then from there, we're probably going to have to go do another quest somewhere else. We'll figure that out. Probably up north. Or maybe we'll go bounty hunting a little bit down south. But we'll see. There's a whole bunch of unexplored territory here we could probably go into. Which we probably should, actually. But anyways, for now, take care, guys.